Perfectly placed for Monday, 21 April. Craig Ennion has come and joined me. Mr. Ennion, thanks for your time. A couple of runners on the day. The first race is Hollywood Bets. Kenilworth welcomes you. Juvenile plate. Your first horse you've got there is First Kiss.
Yeah, she's a lovely filly, and unfortunately, she's running here. I'd much rather have run her against juvenile fillies, but this race was teetering on going over the cliff, so they reopened the entries and I put her in to save the race basically. But she's a nice filly, and I think she will still be, she's very, very quick. So maybe, with the apprentice allowance.
No weight on her back.
Yeah, she carries, I think she carries 50 kilos.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So she could be, that could help her into the money.
And then your next one is Orbit, Richard Free riding.
Yeah, look, he's a lovely colt, this, and we're gelding now. Sorry, we gelded him, and he's done very well. He needed gelding, he was very highly strung, and he's relaxed beautifully now. His work over the last 2 weeks has been exceptional, and I think he'll be very competitive.
And we're going to race 2. The Cape Racing wishes you a happy family day, maiden juvenile plate. Your first runner is A New World with Corne Offer up.
Yeah, nice horse, very unlucky not to win last time out. He got taken out at a crucial part of the race when he was going through to win. There was an objection, and he finished 4th and was placed 3rd. Unfortunately, he got squeezed out, and so didn't have the opportunity to go into the winner's box.
The next one, number 6, is Suppose You've Heard with Richard Free up.
Yeah, I think he'll be a better horse here than at Durbanville. The early part of Durbanville, they're very, very quick. They don't relax, and he didn't relax. But yeah, I think there's very little difference between him and New World. Unfortunately, there aren't enough races for these horses over these distances to separate them, so they've got to take each other on all the time, which is not very ideal for the yard. But they're both going out trying, and I think they both got pretty decent chances.
Race 4 is Follow Cape Racing on social media, maiden plate. You've got to walk right in with Bevan Plake. He's claimed 2.5.
Now, she hasn't run for a while. I ran her in 2 early juvenile races, and the jock both times came back and said she's crying for a bit further to go around the turn. So I've kept her since then, and this is the first maiden. Basically, she had to run a maiden plate because there were only, I think, 5 entries in the juvenile maiden 1400. But I've got her. She's got a nice weight on her back, and she's a nice filly. And I think the further she goes, the better she's going to go.
Then your last runner, race 6, is Go Dancing, draw 14, unfortunately.
Yeah, hard task. She ran the other day. She drew 12 out of 12. No, Monday she's drawn 14 out of 16. Yeah, look, she's a filly. She's still quite immature, this filly, and she needs everything in her favour. But I think maybe, last week she went over 1400. She's going over 1700 this time, and it might help her a little bit, to be a bit closer up there and try and overcome her draw. But it's a very hard task for her.
Mr. Ennion, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.